I'm Mia June and I'm about to tell you about my top 3 albums at the moment. These 3 albums would be in my top 10 or top 15 albums, but they're definitely the ones that I'm listening to the most right now and the ones that have, I would say, influenced the music that I'm about to release the most. First, this is my favourite album of all time. Fetch the Bolt Cutters by Fiona Apple. I just don't even have words for how much I love this album and how much it inspires me to be as creative and as fearless as a songwriter as Fiona Apple is. I love how she feels so unlimited in the way that she writes and the things that she says. I just, if I can be half the songwriter that she is within my career, I will be happy. The way I interpret this album for myself is kind of the acceptance of anger as a human emotion. This album has been really important to me in my adolescence and has helped me through a lot of different things. Standouts on this one would be the song Fetch the Bolt Cutters itself. That might be my favourite song ever. I can't think of one that tops that. I can't even choose. Okay, my favourite one is Fetch the Bolt Cutters. Everything else comes second. I love the rawness of it, the vulnerability, the way it was recorded. Some of the songs were recorded in her house. She plays drums on some of the tracks. I just love her. She inspires me so much. So number 1 is Fetch the Bolt Cutters by Fiona Apple. Number 2, which I've been listening to for quite a few years now, and it's an artist that I respect and love very much. Hailey Hendrix, I Need to Start a Garden. Hailey Hendrix is one of those artists that gives me like a physical sensation when I listen to her, like full body goosebumps, like a lump in my throat. In Show You a Body, when she's like, I'm letting you go, and then there's that whole like musical collapse. It's just beautiful. Like, it makes me tear up thinking about it. I just love her. Shalala is one of the best songs I've ever heard in my whole life. I remember listening to Shalala when I had first started going to uni for music, and the song saying, I've barely been to college and I've been doubtful of all that I have dreamed of. And I just remember like listening to it before I got my license on the bus on the way to uni and being like, yeah. She's just an amazing folk storyteller and songwriter, and I just, I love this album so much. I Need to Start a Garden by Hailey Hendrix. Number 3 is Crushing by Julia Jacklin, one of the best albums ever made, ever. This is like nothing to do with the music, but I love how the album name is like included in the photo. Like, I love how she's wearing the album name on her jumper. It was, I don't know, it's just cool to me. I feel like there's been many times when I've put on this record in my room and just laid on my bed. It's just beautiful. I love it so much. Julia Jacklin encapsulates emotion so well in the way that she writes. There's so many songs that she's written that I've listened to and been like, she's put what I feel so well into words. The highest compliment that someone can give me is saying that I wish I wrote that song, or like, it feels like you wrote that song for me. And when I listen to Julia Jacklin, it feels like she's written the songs for me. I Don't Know How to Keep Loving You, one of the best songs of all time. So 3rd is Crushing by Julia Jacklin. Honourable mentions to Melodrama by Lorde, Capacity by Big Thief, Nothing Is Personal by Grace Sanders, and Anything Taylor Swift, and also Blue Bannisters by Lana Del Rey. Those albums inspire me, and I feel like the music that I listen to really, really reflects in the songs that I'm writing at that time, and I like to think I can hear those influences in what I've been writing and what I'm going to release. My new single, Melbourne, is out now with Father Daughter Records. I think it'll be out by the time the video is posted. Yeah, listen to it if you like. Yeah, thank you.